Good evening to you. Thank you so much for making it a date with us here on the Uganda Catholic Television. I am Sunday Gloria Watch with the Wednesday edition of Uctv News, starting with the Uganda Catholic Medical Bureau that has made a clerical call to medical practitioners under its umbrella to leverage technology for quality patient-centered care among Catholic health network professionals. The call has been made at the conclusion of this year's annual health assembly in Zambia under the theme leveraging technology and innovation to enhance and deliver quality patient-centered healthcare in the Catholic network, as Nora Osende reports.
Uganda Catholic Medical Bureau was formed in 1934 under the auspice of the Uganda Episcopal Conference as its health department. Uganda Catholic Medical Bureau is the health office of the Roman Catholic Church in Uganda and the technical arm of the Health Commission of Uganda Episcopal Conference, carrying out its day-to-day operations. At the conclusion of this year's annual health assembly in Zambia, under the theme leveraging technology and innovation to enhance and deliver quality patient-centered healthcare in the Catholic network, this was aimed at reaffirming solidarity of its members to provide an account of the performance of the Catholic health services in Uganda for the year just ended. Speaking at the conclusion of the Uganda Catholic Bureau Annual Health Assembly at Zambia today, Dr. Sam Orach, the Executive Secretary, Uganda Catholic Medical Bureau, highlights the significance of a patient-centered health system.
For years, we have provided health services to patients, but increasingly it is important that we involve patients in the understanding of the diseases that they have or the conditions for which we are treating them. And with that understanding, they should be involved in the process of making decisions on how they are managed, what they are treated with. And they need to understand even the treatment that they are getting. Being patient-centered also means that we provide services in a way that gives dignity and gives satisfaction to the patients. The processes should be easy, should be simple to understand, but also easy to follow, should not provide huge burden on people. In other words, it creates efficiency in the way we provide the services.
Technologies offer an opportunity to improve health outcomes, but this will only be fully tapped with stakeholders' engagement. Human-centered design technology can help center the patient experience, decrease the pressure of human care systems while improving both patients and the provider's experience. According to him, a human-centered approach in combination with the technology will help with the quality of professions for improvement of services to the patients.
Technology is of various types. You can have mechanical technology, you can have medical technology, you can have communications technology. You can have technology in terms of the methods that we use to provide care. And that can improve the quality of what we do, can improve the speed of what we do.
Dr. Julius Luchamzi, the Executive Director of Lubaga Hospital, as the technology is important to monitor the quality of service and the turnaround time in healthcare service delivery. Here, as he tells us more.
Now, technology is at the center of everything, because with technology we are able to make the patient experience the best. From the time that you walk into the hospital, you should be able to have a very efficient registration process, the way that you registered in the hospital, the way that your information on the previous visits is integrated and retrieved, so that I don't have to ask you again what are the diseases you're suffering from. It should be already there in the system. The way that you move across every service area in the hospital should be closely monitored, and we know this person has been at this point for 20 minutes. They should be there for 15 instead of 20. And of course, in the way that we do our operations, we have invested heavily in contemporary surgical services. We are able to do what we call minimal access surgery, or you can call it keyhole surgery. We are able to undertake surgeries without making the traditional cuts.
However, some of the challenges that come with leveraging technology to deliver quality, patient-centered care in Uganda are digital illiteracy and high costs attached to the technologies used.
With every technology that you bring on board, the cost goes up. Every time you buy good software to ease patient processes, the cost goes up. Every time you buy a machine that is high-tech, the cost of services go up. So balancing between quality and cost has always been a problem because our people want quality services, but at the same time, they don't have enough money to afford it. So the biggest problem that we have is to balance, to get that balance right. Cost versus quality. To have something for everyone, all right? To have a service for everyone. The low middle income, and then the high income categories should be able to come and access care.
Dr. Bildad Baguma, the Executive Director, Joint Medical Stores, says it's important to harness technologies of high quality at unaffordable cost to build efficiency and provide a holistic care in the systems.
And in this digital era, we are committed and will continue to do a number of things that would enable our facilities to be state-of-the-art, including ensuring that people can get equipment, high-value, high-level equipment, and that they can be used harnessing technology to ensure, for example, if they need to get radiologists, they can get radiology by, remotely, without necessarily having, each hospital to employ its own radiologists. We are working on ensuring that our facilities can access internet so that they are able to report, we're able to link up, know what they need, and provide it to them. In so doing, our purpose is to build efficiency in these systems so that we can provide holistic care to our patients.
When we look at technologies to improve healthcare access, first that comes to mind is teleradiology. Teleradiology allows a radiographer at the hospital to take a medical image. Think about it as an X-ray. They take this X-ray, it could be any time of the day, it could be any day of the week, even Sunday, and then this image is uploaded onto our teleradiology platform. It requires a specialized platform because to interpret these medical images, it requires maintenance of the integrity of this picture. So we use this platform that we install free of charge at all facilities with digital medical imaging units, and then we connect them to radiologists both in Uganda and overseas who interpret these medical images and share a consultative radiologist report within 1 hour for urgent cases and within 2 hours for routine cases.
The conference will also continue with constructive engagement and partnerships with all stakeholders to ensure quality healthcare to the people of Uganda. Nora Osende, UCTV News.
As the Dokolo by-elections are set for tomorrow, 21st of March, the Uganda People's Congress Party is confident of winning the elections. Following the closure of campaigns yesterday by the Electoral Commission, UPC Party believes they laid the best manifesto and best candidate for the Dokolo seat. The party's spokesperson, Sharon Oyat Rach, also reiterated the party's readiness to counter any form of electoral malpractice.
We would like to thank the campaign team for the work well done and preserving or persevering the harsh campaign conditions. We all know with the current climate change, we cannot all stand being in the sun for that long, but our campaign team persevered the heat. If we are feeling the heat in Kampala this hot, you can imagine what is happening in northern Uganda and let alone Dokolo district. The party has carried out a great and successful campaign in which we laid out our manifesto to the electorate. We believe we have the best candidate to better lead the people of Dokolo. Tomorrow, which is the 21st of March 2023, we call upon all stakeholders. Here we are meaning the Independent Electoral Commission, political parties, security agencies, and the candidates themselves to desist from any form of election malpractices. which include unlawful arrest, violence, ballot stuffing, among others. The party president, Honorable Jimmy Akena, has warned and also reassured the people of Dokolo when he said, "We have come here for serious business, which is to win the Dokolo by-election on Thursday, which is tomorrow, the 21st of March, 2024. Yet, I will repeat to our voters to be vigilant and report any form of rigging. We have also identified and trained our agents and observers to guard our votes at any cost." And yesterday you saw the news outlets, many of the candidates and the different political party presidents were citing fear of rigging, and others were even saying that there are already signs that the election may be rigged. But as UPC, the same way we protect our vote in Oyam is the same way, or even better, we are going to protect our vote in Dokolo. Therefore, we are calling on all.
And then to other news, the Minister of Education has acknowledged the poor quality education provided in government-aided schools. While speaking at the launch of the education exhibition at Kololo Ceremonial Grounds, the State Minister for Primary Education, Joyce Moriko Kaduchu, has highlighted on the government's commitment to improve the quality of education offered in public schools.
Ahead of tomorrow's International Education Day commemoration event, various training and learning institutions are at Kololo Independence Grounds to showcase their innovation skills in different fields. As Uganda joins the whole world to commemorate this International Day, the government also takes it upon themselves to mark 27 years since universal primary education was introduced amidst questions of the quality of education the program offers. It is on this ground that Kaduchu acknowledged the substandard service dispensed by some of these government-funded schools, and she subsequently highlighted on the government's commitment to enhance the quality of education through dedicating more resources and extensive funding.
Education, and for that matter, the ministry is committed to improve the quality of education. Government this year is committed to put more resources. Over 300 billion is going to be injected in the primary education, universal primary education, so that we recruit more teachers, we address the issue of capitation grant, and we ensure that most of our schools are rehabilitated. And I can assure our people, the public, that government, through Ministry of Education and Sports, is committed and put in place strategies to improve the quality of education, most especially in rural schools.
On the same note, Kaduchu applauded the government for the efforts to implement gender equality in the education sector.
Thank the government of Uganda through NRM government that has considered education as a right for all our children. And this is embedded in the Constitution of Uganda, Article 30. And because education is a right, it's entitled to every child in Uganda, with the agenda of leaving no child back.
Meanwhile, an instructor at Intinda Vocation Training Institute, one of the exhibitors, Aaron Agau, highlighted on the importance of vocational studies in the society today.
Vocation is very good because you learn using your knowledge and you learn hands-on. And that hands-on can help you to gain work anywhere. You can get anywhere. And you do the work and people will love you, people will call you. And this doesn't contain that you are stupid or you don't have knowledge about anything. But because you have hands-on, you'll find yourself that people, these days, our investors, they don't want people to have too much knowledge in SEO and everything, but they want people who have hands-on, people who can do some work, people who can create something, someone who can sit there and say that now the community is lacking this, I need to do this.
In the same vein, Martha Anshuti, a student from Intinda Vocation Training Institute, dismissed the old adage which says that vocational studies are for academic failures.
Vocational training is not for failures, much as it's for everyone, but if you feel like you have passion for it, like me, I came because I have passion for fashion. I didn't come because I failed. So you should come as well, you should join us and do something that is going to be creative, something that is going to develop you and the country.
Joseph Kabale, UCTV News.
And onto the business sector, traders under their umbrella body, Kampala City Traders Association Kasita, have condemned government for failing to punish people degrading the environment, which has caused climate change that the country is paying back with high temperatures. Kasita chairman Thaddeus Mosoka, in an exclusive interview with Uctv, said that government agencies such as National Environment Management Authority NEMA, the National Forestry Authority NFA, are supposed to work and regulate on people degrading the environment, but instead they selectively apply environmental protection laws that has contributed to environmental destruction and now climate change.
Tricky because the issue of climate, of course, it has a direct impact on the business, and I think we are gotten aware. So we are trying to analyze and study and make more consultations what can be done. Unfortunately, the experts had told us it's going to be a very heavy rain season. Unfortunately, it has turned out to be so hot and so inconveniencing. So the impact on business, of course, some people even don't want to move. They prefer to stay indoors, maybe even other places where there is AC. So you find that operations are highly affected. But we are trying to maneuver because you find that at times if you have gone to Dubai, the weather is so worse than what is it right now. But they try to maneuver by using ACs and even avoiding to move during daytimes when the weather is so hot, or middays, and then maybe you can move during morning and late evening. So we have to just be creative and then we've tried to strive through this challenging moment.
What should be your call? Indeed threatening that we no longer now have global warming, we now have global boiling. The world is getting hotter and hotter. It is said that mid this year could be the hottest this world has ever seen. And almost every year is hotter than the previous year. So if we are going to reclaim our environment, if we are going to have a better climate for humanity, for nature, we must be able to protect it. We must be able to live with nature because we need to nourish nature so that nature can also give us the opportunity to nourish human beings. So we must make it our business to do everything we can to protect our environment. It is very serious. In the past, people used to take this a bit for granted. I mean, there are countries now that have even sent their children away from school because of the heat and this hot weather that we are facing. So, and we've seen so many wildfires, so many floods all over the world. And so it means that as leaders, we also need to advocate for the protection of the environment in all its different forms, from planting trees to protecting swamps to even making deliberate efforts to establish greener spaces where they were even never before.
Thank you for watching. It's time now for Today in History. With that, UCTV News takes a break and we'll be back with the Rome reports.
UCTV, good news for all.
Catch incredible stories of resilience, success.
You can manage that money.
With a topping of inspiration.
Get interested in people, not interested in yourself.
Inspire, achieve, repeat.
You are watching UCTV, good news for all. For this and more, tune in to Kasese Get Radio 100.5 in Western Region, located at the hill of the Diocese of Kasese. KGR brings you all Catholic programs and an advertising platform in all our radio shows like Good Morning Renzori, Chama Towoka, Ukute, the business show, Propeller, the request show and sports, Evaluation, Bahinga Bakuluka, Late Night Show, and many others. Our other services include Isuzu Tipa, a no car, public address system, live band, Omokekera, an audio recording studio, and outside live broadcast. For more information, call 0773-597-166 or visit our website www.kasesegatradio.com. Kasese Radio, Omusondoria, the voice of truth.
UCTV, good news for all.
It has been the Wednesday edition of UCTV News. I'm Sunday Gloria Abwatch. Do stay with us for more programming still comes your way. Good night.